evening, it's June 30th, and welcome to Cape Media News, your source for hyperlocal news that matters. I'm Lauren Williamson. Barnstable police are searching for Tavon Merritt. Merritt is a 25-year-old male, 5'11", and 220 pounds. Merritt was last seen on May 26th in the area of Cape Cod Hospital and was seen wearing a black t-shirt, jeans, and black and red shoes. If you have any information about Tavon, please contact the Barnstable Police Department at 508-775-0387, extension 2, or email Detective Jackson at jackson@barnstablepolice.com. On Tuesday, the Yarmouth Fire Department had an action-packed afternoon, responding to back-to-back emergencies. At 4:50 p.m., a call came in for a capsized catamaran in Lewis Bay, where two individuals were reported to be in distress. Swift action by the department resulted in a successful rescue with no injuries reported. Minutes later, at 5:29, the department was called to a serious structure fire at a residence on Captain Stanley Road. Initial responders found a blaze that had begun in the garage and spread into the home, triggering a second alarm and drawing support from neighboring fire departments. The cause of the fire remains under investigation, and no casualties have been reported at this time. Yarmouth Fire extends its thanks to all the crew on duty and the ones who came in off duty, as well as their mutual aid partners that came to assist. Dennis Public Library in Dennisport has recently unveiled its latest edition, brand new public computers. Open to all patrons, these state-of-the-art machines offer a range of services, including email, social media access, and internet searches, and job applications. Notably, no clamps card are required to utilize these computers. Furthermore, library offers black and white printing services at a nominal fee of 20 cents per page. The implementation of this technology was made possible through the collaboration between the Friends of the Dennis Public Library and the town's Information Systems Department, spearheaded by technical support specialist Andrew Duty. The Friends of the Dennis Library, a nonprofit organization of passionate library enthusiasts, play a pivotal role in raising funds for various programs, materials, and services offered at the Dennis Public Library. As advocates of the library's mission, they invite interested individuals to join their cause by becoming members or serving on the board. For more information, contact the library directly at 508-760-6219. The Barnstable County Sheriff's Office is celebrating the graduation of the BCSO Academy Class 2023-01. After 11 weeks of rigorous training, 11 new Barnstable officers will be joining the ranks of their fellow law enforcement professionals on Cape Cod. What sets this class apart is their participation in a mental health first aid class. Committed to holistic health, this initiative recognizes the occasionally downplayed importance of mental health concerns with law enforcement. We wish all the new officers the best of luck as they embark on their new careers. Food for Kids, part of the Massachusetts Summer Eats initiative, provides free meals to children and teens to counter summer hunger. This summer, in their 10th year, participating programs include Harwich Summer Recreation and Chatham Summer Recreation, offering meals to all children and teens under 18, regardless of their background and enrollment status. But the program goes beyond just nourishing bodies. It also feeds minds by distributing free children's books daily at every lunch site. These books, which promote diversity and inclusion, are awarded through a golden coupon system, and the child can take home and keep any new book they choose, promoting literacy and fostering a love of reading among children. In Harwich, snacks are available from 10 to 10:30 and lunch from 12 to 12:45, while in Chatham, snack time is from 10 to 10:30 and lunch is from 12 to 12:45. Walk-ins are always welcome. A 16-year-old juvenile has been arrested in connection with two separate shooting incidents that have rocked the town of Barnstable. On May 27th, shots were fired at Craigville Beach, leaving two individuals shaken and one victim with minor injuries. Then on June 25th, gunshots rang out at Main Street, leaving a male victim wounded in the legs. Thanks to the tireless efforts of law enforcement, crucial evidence, including surveillance footage, was recovered, revealing that both incidences were targeted attacks rather than random acts of violence. On Tuesday, authorities apprehended a 16-year-old suspect from Hyannis, who has been directly linked to both shootings. He faces charges of assault to murder with a firearm, assault and battery with a firearm, and accessory before and after the act. The Barnstable Police Department is working in collaboration with Cape Cod Police Departments, the Massachusetts State Police, and the Cape and Islands District Attorney's Office to locate and apprehend other individuals involved in these incidents. As the investigation unfolds, authorities are urging anyone with information to come forward and contact Detective Kyle Pellin at 508-778-3874 or via email at 293@barnstablepolice.com. Cape Cod has a packed schedule for the 4th of July celebrations, starting with Chatham fireworks at Veterans Park on July 2nd, with children's activities from 6 p.m. As for the main event, July 4th, we will see parades in Chatham, Barnstable, Cotuit, Hyannisport, and Centerville, starting at 9 a.m. In the afternoon, the Hyannis Harbor Boat Parade will commence from Hyannis Marina at 4:30 p.m., circling the inner harbor. The festivities continue into the evening with Hyannis Dancing in the Streets, an event from 5 to 7:30, concluding with a free concert by the Cape Symphony in Asselton Park. Last Saturday, a fire broke out at the Yarmouth Commons apartment, located at 881 Route 28. Although firefighters from Yarmouth swiftly responded to the scene, supported by mutual aid from Dennis, the fire has displaced numerous residents and it's caused significant damage to the building.
The fire was limited just to the kitchen area in that one unit because of the sprinklers. It caught it quick. But when you're with that process, there's a tremendous amount of water, especially up on the 3rd floor, that was released into the building. And so that causes damage to the building, potential damage to the building. It renders the building uninhabitable for a short period of time. So the building had to be shut down and secured. And it is not currently habitable until the Wingate company that is the property manager, they have a restoration firm, Restore 24, that is on board now, and they're conducting the restoration operations that they need to get those units back up to where they're habitable.
The incident occurred on the 3rd floor of the apartment complex, originating in the kitchen. Thanks to the building's sprinkler system, the fire was quickly brought under control, minimizing the extent of the damage and preventing any injuries. Deputy Chief John Sawyer of the Yarmouth Fire Department commented the sprinkler system, stating that it potentially averted a tragic outcome. Despite the successful containment of the fire, the Yarmouth Building Department declared the entire building unsafe due to the resulting smoke, fire, and water damage. As a result, all 39 occupied units of the 40 were rendered uninhabitable, displacing approximately 125 residents.
Town has stepped up in a couple of ways. We've mobilized a emergency shelter at the Mattakees School because that we could get up quicker than we could do at the high school. It's just too much lead time for this type of an emergency. Opened the shelter last night. As of last night, we didn't have anyone that needed that shelter. We have the Red Cross, though, completely engaged, and through working with the Red Cross, the property owners, there's been people that have been housed at the Irish Village, new one in Hyannis, and there's people that have been issued some vouchers from the Red Cross. We have the shelter open, so we're also working to try to leverage, and Mary has been just unbelievable at this, as many resources that we can get working with the property owners as well as the funding agencies to clarify all of the responsibilities which appear to fall directly on the property management company to provide this relocation assistance, emergency shelter, and we're not going to stop until every one of those folks is accounted for. We hope it's going to be a speedy process, getting the building back up and running.
While the cause of the fire remains under investigation, the Yarmouth Fire Department's fire investigation team has preliminarily determined it to be accidental. Efforts are now underway to expedite the restoration process and safely return the displaced residents to their homes.